You know that Rigathi Gachagua is William Ruto's nightmare. From all angles, he's trying his best. William Ruto is trying his best to bring down Rigathi Gachagua, and Rigathi Gachagua is trying his best also to rise despite the heavy storm. Now, I feel there are few tactics that William Ruto is going to use against Rigathi Gachagua. Number one, first of all, Rigathi Gachagua has some court case that was withdrawn during his time with William Ruto of 200 million. That case during Uru's time, Rigathi Gachagua was convicted, actually was found and that he was having money that he could not explain its source. And indeed, the money was taken by the government. But later on, after William Ruto had won, the money was returned to him. I think William Ruto is planning probably to reopen that case. And you know, our judiciary nowadays is juri pesa. Martha Koome is completely leading a corrupt judiciary. So that means there's a possibility that that case will be returned. And Gachagua will find himself in court. That's the first one. Another thing, I've seen online some propaganda not propaganda, some stuff going around being analyzed about the death of Gakuru, the former MP for Nyeri. Gachagua to some extent is being connected to this case, where we are getting that Gachagua was in charge when the father died, the brother was sick in hospital, and some tenders that were being investigated by Gakuru, Rigathi Gachagua did not want that. So that is a clear indication that he is being implicated towards the death of Gakuru. Gakuru was in so much fear, and that is a likelihood that probably these are the things that are going to be used against Rigathi Gachagua. Secondly, Rigathi Gachagua right now, the government is going to use the state machineries. Like now, abduction of some of the close allies, intimidation, arrests, to try and ensure that Rigathi Gachagua does not have any ally around him. And that is probably what they are planning right now. Now, we've also seen young men and women being sent to various ceremonies or maybe functions Rigathi Gachagua was attended, going to disrupt the meetings. The last one in Nyandara went wrong because the guy who threw the tear gas was arrested by the public and got his beating later on presented to the police. That is one of the tactics that's going to be used. However, the major thing here is to ensure that Rigathi Gachagua probably is in jail, is arrested in any way, or maybe having a case that will be able to prevent him from going ahead to vie for presidency or to be even a deputy president. Another thing, Rigathi Gachagua, he knows very well that his case about impeachment is in court and it's not complete. Probably because you can't trust the judiciary, William Ruto is eyeing this case to ensure that by 2027, this case will be completed early enough and Rigathi Gachagua declared impeached. Now, there's a problem that will occur there. If Rigathi Gachagua shall have marshals, have support, shall have confined support around him, yeah, and then at the injury time, he cannot be able to vie. Then, assuming that he has not prepared or groomed anyone to go for presidency, or deputy president, or to take off the leadership, because you have to be elected to be a leader in the mountain, then probably Gachagua is going to fall seriously with the people of the mountain. So the secret that Rigathi Gachagua must know right now, or must have in mind, is that he needs to groom someone to be standby, or he needs to completely prepare somebody to go for the top seat in 2027. And for me, if they bring for me Ndindi Nyoro, I'll vote for him against any other person. I'll vote for Ndindi Nyoro. I'll vote for him to go for the presidency, whether they like it or not. I'll vote for Ndindi Nyoro. Why? He has done very well in Kiharu, and he looks to be intelligent whenever he speaks, and actually looks like a leader. You've heard from that video that I've just played. That is Ndindi Nyoro speaking. A man you can be able to listen to and actually see some sense in what he speaks about. And as we speak today here, let's watch Ndindi Nyoro closely. There's this rumor that is going to go with the Babu winner. That can't work. The mountain will never merge with the lake at all. It will never work. Because Raila tried, it did not work. Raila now came in and destroyed whatever he had made through the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. So the mountain and the lake completely parted ways. It's only that now the lake received the water from the mountain. So it is very clear that the mountain cannot merge with the lake, but they can merge with the western. And the only person now I feel strongly that can be accepted nationally is Ndindi Nyoro. He's young, and it's a leader that I personally feel, if he's supported by the youth of this country, he can do better. Now that we've also come up with the other leaders who are not looking to be prepared, I probably feel strongly that we should have someone like Ndindi Nyoro elected twice, I think, and a person who is also willing to perform. That could have been better. Twice or thrice. Ndindi Nyoro has been there for some time now. So let us be prepared for the mountain leadership, particularly from Ndindi Nyoro, because of this court case for impeachment. It's going to be rushed, finished, Rigathi Gachagua declared impeached, and then the mountain will remain without a leader if Rigathi Gachagua will not prepare himself adequately. That's one of the tactics that is going to be used. Another one is they bring Uhuru Kenyatta into politics, active politics, of which I don't think that will be able to work. There are no politics that Uhuru Kenyatta is going to participate locally. His meeting with William Ruto was done. Let him rest and go in peace. Go in peace. Other tactic is to unleash lieutenants William Kabogo, Moses Kuria, Lee Kinyanjui, Mutahi Kagwe, Nderitu Mureithi. Uhuru Kenyatta's men to come to the mountain to try and neutralize and give William Ruto at least 2 million votes. Rigathi Gachagua noted that plan, and they told them that what people of Mount Kenya need is development. So they have one simple way to get these people, give them numbers. Finish the roads that Uhuru Kenyatta had started, bring new development projects to the mountain, and stop in any way abducting and avoid Rigathi Gachagua completely. But if they are going to embark on serious attack on Gachagua, abductions, and most importantly, fail to deliver the projects that were started in Mount Kenya, then there's a likelihood that William Ruto is not going to succeed in any of his plans to bring down Rigathi Gachagua completely. Another plan is to bring Kindiki. Kindiki, in terms of politics, he has nothing to say. The Kenyan politics depends on what you speak to the people, how you speak to the people, and when you speak to the people. But this kind of Kindiki we are seeing, the type of Kindiki we are having right now, no. In this politics, there's no diplomacy. You either know what you are doing or you don't know. You're either a politician or a technocrat. That's why it's hard for Matiang'i to come out. I don't know what's your take, but those are some of the few tactics I believe William Ruto is going to use against Rigathi Gachagua. See you next time for more videos. Please make sure that you subscribe.